All right, Sean Bormet here with another 5 questions coming off of a dual win, our last dual win against Central Michigan on Sunday. We won 7 matches, including the last 5, bunch of bonus wins. What were your takeaways from that one?
I think overall, sort of moving down that path of how we want to see the guys competing as we're getting close to the postseason, where they're just really, attacking positions, wrestling a little freer, and really trying to put points on the board. And it's something we've been working towards all season. So to see them, really more consistently through all 10 weights sort of perform that way was great. I thought Christian Tanafu, did a great job, getting us started. And then Sergio Lemley really, had a dominant performance, really picked up the pace. I think he had 8 takedowns in that match.
Yeah.
And he just really, really was relentless with his pressure and his hand fighting and some of the things that make him really special. And then we had, a lot of fireworks coming out of the gate that second half with, Bo, really getting to that cradle position, really attacking it, getting a pin, which was awesome. Really, really fired up the crowd. And then we had Brock wrestling for his fifth and final match of his redshirt freshman year. Moved him up a weight. Thought it was a good opportunity for him. We're sort of resting Joe Walker a little bit, but really great opportunity for Brock to use that last match against a top 10 ranked guy. And I thought he wrestled really well. Did some great things in that match. So that was another back to back. Really got the crowd into it, and it was a great environment. And then Jaden Bullock, same thing. Just attacked a lot of positions. Was looking to score points, all 3 positions. He had some back points, a nice cradle. Jacob Cardenas, same way. Just really started. He was really consistent in his wrestling, and then same thing with Josh Heinzelman putting the exclamation point on the mat. But really it was just offense, attacking, and sort of the mindset, and mostly just enjoying competition and being excited to compete and score and wrestle that way, which is crucial as you enter postseason.
We were back in Keene Arena, and the crowd seemed to love it, and the guys seemed to love it. So, what do you think about that environment? It's been a couple years, but when it's good, it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, we, obviously we love our ability to get larger crowds in Chrysler Center, and the sound system and the jumbo screen, all that stuff in Chrysler Center makes for a really entertaining product. But we had not been, and I hadn't actually been in Keene for 2 years. So, some of the updates they've done with the video board and, some of the lighting changes that they've done, I thought it was a great environment. The crowd really, brought the energy. They were super loud, fired up. It was obviously it's a smaller venue with the fans are more on top of the mat. I looked at some opportunities. I think having some conversations about expanding floor seating for those duels that we might have to have in Chrysler when we have facility conflicts. I think I was pleased, and I thought it was just action-packed and exciting, especially to the fans. They really played a part in that duel.
It was senior day too, and we have guys in that 10 guys. We've got guys who've been here for 5 years. We've got a guy who's been here for 5 months. But it really feels like all members of that kind of graduating group have had an impact on this program.
10 really special guys, and I think a lot about this class because they've really gone through a lot together, and even the guys, some of the guys that transferred in, this group in this class has gone through everything sort of I've gone through as a head coach, and many coaches are right now, which is, they came in at the beginning, sort of the beginning of the COVID modified season, into the transfer portal and NIL and all the things that have changed in the college landscape. And this group has felt all of that and had to adjust. And, and there's been a lot of pros and a lot of cons, and it's been, a little bit of a fluid challenge, but I feel like these guys have really embraced everything, and it's really, connected this group, and definitely a group of 10 seniors that are really special.
We don't compete this weekend. We're about 10 days out from Big Tens. What does training look like for the next week and a half?
Best time of the year, most exciting time of the year. Seeing it in the room, practices are shortening up. It's not so much about volume at this point. It's really, shorter practices, but a huge emphasis on the quality and the intensity of what we're doing. That's at a premium, super high. We had a great practice yesterday, and we'll do the same thing today. We have some simulation stuff on Friday, Saturday, and then we really start to sort of taper off and make sure the guys are really energized, recovered, and physically charged up, mentally energized, and really excited to compete at the Big Ten Championship. So we've definitely made a little shift into that peaking phase right now.
We're recording this right before Real and Will wrestle for bronze out in Albania. Give us a little club update.
Yeah, so actually we got a lot going on with the club. We have some Japanese freestyle wrestlers here training with the club. 3 great wrestlers. That's been great to have them, and they've added a lot of value to our training this last week. They'll be here this entire week. Will and Real competing all day today over in Albania. I was up at 5 a.m. watching those guys when those matches started. I feel like they're both wrestling really well, and really excited for these bronze medal opportunities for them, and very excited to watch. It's Real Wood's first Real International tour, so he's had some great matches already. 3 big wins, had a very good match with a really accomplished Iranian wrestler. So I think he's wrestling really well. I'm really excited to see this bronze medal match for him. And then this is Will's second international competition this year, so he's already been overseas and won a tournament over in Bulgaria, and now at this ranking tournament, he's got a great opportunity to wrestle James Green from the United States. So we got 2 U.S. guys going at it, and this will be Will's first time wrestling James. So I'm really excited to see this one.
And tonight
we have Austin Gomez wrestling on a flow card in Iowa, and he'll be wrestling Bryce Andonian. And those two have had a little history, and always action-packed, a lot of fireworks when those two guys wrestle. So we actually have a dinner arranged tonight at a local place here in town called Venue, and we have the matches will be on for us on a TV, and we will bring the Japanese guys because 2 of the Japanese wrestlers are wrestling American guys.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have a great dinner and watch and talk and enjoy a lot of wrestling tonight.
All right, Sean, thanks. Go Blue.
Go Blue.